30 Somethings, episode 2. That's it?
Yep.
You know what that's for, right? Okay, never mind.
Action.
I don't.
She don't.
Well, cheers to that. It's Friday and I need this drink. So cheers.
It's Friday
What are we gonna
night.
cheers to? Cheers to. We gotta cheers something.
Here's cheers to good alcohol and good friends.
Oh, Lord.
Hey.
Nobody ever does this. You see what type of energy they're on. They don't know that.
Man, got in with all that. All right, can I actually ask the cameraman about his camera on the table and whether or not that's an issue or no? Is that gonna be an issue or no? No? Okay, cool. So we're gonna keep it moving then. Again, bloopers.
So what's up?
So all right, I got a quick this or that for y'all.
Oh
all right?
gosh, here you go.
All right, Jay-Z or Nas?
Nas.
Jay-Z or Nas?
Both.
No. Jay-Z or Nas?
You can never pick. That's not fair.
No.
Jay-Z or Nas? Damn.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Y'all suck.
Nas.
I can't. Does this number ever say Jay-Z or Nas? Like, you like 50 different reasons.
No, what? No, I'm gonna say Hov.
You can't
I'm gonna say
argue that.
Hov. I'm gonna say Hov because he's a
Nas.
better
But
businessman.
Nas killed Ether.
It don't matter.
Oh wait, we weren't
I'm
talking
so
about
much
it.
more. Okay, I'm
See,
sorry.
but-
I'm gonna say Hov.
But see, when I thought when I thought the question, I thought just about MC.
Lyrics.
Like,
Y'all
who came
don't
from
be
the- I'm not thinking about
lyrically? Are you talking about,
See, we went-
you know,
Just-
y'all
yeah,
don't
we went
worry.
too much-
Yeah.
went too
Whatever
deep.
you interpret
Okay,
it
okay.
as it was.
Okay.
As it was Nas, and I felt a duty to
She
say
said,
Nas
no, I
first.
said Nas, you said Nas, you said, I can't. You
Hey,
can't
right
do
now,
that.
hurry up.
No, too late now.
I can't do that.
Still can't do it.
Fuck it.
I love them both, but out of respect, I had to go with Nas first.
Yeah.
Out of respect.
I'm just saying.
Whatever that means.
Got another one?
What?
Biggie or Tupac? I know.
Oh,
Don't matter.
of course, Biggie.
That's not
What?
What?
I would say Tupac.
Yeah, I would say Tupac.
Well, no. But if we talking about overall,
We, you know what?
because he's dope as hell. He was
Overall.
woke. He was
He
woke.
was sober.
Absolutely. I wasn't thinking that way. See, when we think that, I'm not thinking about the best humanitarian who keep it real all around. I'm just thinking about them in their
You
talent.
gotta broaden your horizon.
Now they both of them. But that's too hard to think immediately.
Yeah, y'all suck at this.
We
and that.
suck.
We gonna try. No, everybody don't suck. Just Ebony.
So as I sit, what we talking about today? Because
what are we
it's
talking
Friday and I need to just vent because it's been a rough week.
Okay, how about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's 2018.
Mhm.
We in our 30s.
Mm-hmm.
Our parents grew up in a certain kind of atmosphere as far as like finding the one. So my question is people out here dating? Like, is dating a thing? Like, is anybody doing that? Because I know I didn't and still don't.
We weren't
like,
taught
that's not
to
my
date.
thing. Like,
Well, what do you mean by dating though? Like dating?
See, that's the problem.
what do you think dating is? What do you mean? What do I mean by dating? Like, what is dating?
Me all day,
Right.
that might be a date.
All right.
It's like no,
That's horrible.
I'm joking.
No, all right, take it back.
That's serious.
What was your favorite 90s sitcom growing up? Black one. There's a reason. It's like
Black one.
Family Matters. I mean, I'm outside of Cosby. Like
Okay.
Why
we grew
outside
up.
of Cosby's? What's
I'm
wrong
about
with
to say
Cosby's?
because
I love my Cosby. Shut up. That's not what we're talking about. I love Cosby.
Wait, we're going to
But
that.
growing up, by the time I was at that
Cosby's in a
age.
different world.
So like not like all
Different
day,
world,
all that,
Cosby.
right?
World.
No.
Oh, that. You went there.
This
Oh, yeah. I
is
forgot all about all
Of
that.
all the places you went to all that.
I forgot about
A
I
that.
sitcom.
don't
It's not a
recall.
sitcom, though.
What's your point, though?
Full House.
My point is.
That's not a black sitcom.
Black?
Yeah, she did. Ain't nothing wrong
Uncle
with Full House, I'm
Jesse
just
was the
saying.
man. No, all right, I'm
Jessica
sorry.
Sal- No, my point was, how, I feel like
They
that was
on
the
those
only
shows.
time I saw dating.
You're like
The only time you saw dating in the 90s for real,
Yeah.
growing up.
So
I'm
like
from the hood.
courting.
People
Y'all mean
ain't
like
date like
courting?
Yes,
What
what
they
is
call
dating?
courting.
So you saw Laura go on a date. You saw them ask for a date. You saw, even when we take it to say about a bill, you saw them go on
that's my
dates.
favorite one,
But
probably.
growing up, it was I like you like me, let's sit
Right.
together, we go on there. Like, you know what I'm saying? So why wasn't that
That's a
the
great song.
I like you like me. But no, that's how it was.
Ebony and Tommy kissing
people
in the tree.
date? You know why?
It was look, she like you like her, so y'all go
don't
together.
think it's not a thing now. I don't think it's a thing, but let me tell you why I don't think it's a thing now. I think because
Was it ever?
back then they didn't have no other way to get to know each other. I can get to know you through social media now, through texting. That's why.
But see, but think about it. Was it ever a thing?
I can't even say that because it wasn't a thing in my time.
Hold on, guys. What you saying?
No, I said I can't even say that because that wasn't we didn't text back in my day.
Yeah,
right.
That's
and we wasn't dating.
We was too young to date.
We were the first ones. I mean, we were still the ones that experienced. You had to be at the mall on time because there was no phones and not even a beeper. You didn't have that. We experienced all of that, and we're the first ones to experience social media. But that wasn't our culture. We were all in high school before really social media hit.
Right.
Facebook didn't come out till 2004. We were in college. I was in college.
So I was about to
exactly.
I was just about to say dating. I was just about to say that. Dating was the party line.
Or Black Planet.
That was dating.
I had Black. But think about it. Did you date? High school. Did we go on dates?
I didn't date.
Did you have a boyfriend that you went out to the movies or went out to eat, but you didn't go on dates? But why did we watch it? That's my thing.
I did. But high school is too young to be dating.
But they did on TV, so that's my whole point is you
It's
watched
too late to be dating when people were having sex.
That's a whole nother thing. Like, I mean, we just
well,
that's a whole nother level. But I mean,
no, when I was in high school, my boyfriend took me to the movies and stuff. We went to probably like KFC. I remember one time. So yeah,
but you were together
that
first.
Was a date. We was 16. Where you gonna take me? Where's he gonna take me?
But you were together first, right?
Yeah, that's my boyfriend.
That's what I'm saying. So like, if you watched Family Matters, even Cosby, it was about going steady. That whole thing. So you watched it. No,
I don't want to be too transparent, but I guess I could say I've dated, but I mean, my thing was I was having sex, so you was taking me out to go somewhere.
Listen, you doing something.
Listen, we done already,
No,
we're doing it, so we're going somewhere.
You know what? I think
I remember,
but how come we weren't
going
taught
to
that
dating
dating
at
comes
17
before
and stuff like that? So yeah, we were going out.
Dating should have came before.
But I guess that's the question. It's
dating
like,
should have came before.
Has dating ever been a thing, or in our generation, right? When the 30s, was it something we just watched? And
I don't think it was a thing for Black people. Not to get too deep, but I mean,
well, that's real. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I mean, so for me, I mean, growing up, like, dating wasn't a thing. Like, not even just for me. Like, it wasn't a thing that my friends did. Like, Cats was just like, whatever. Y'all just started going together in school or whatever. Exactly. But I wonder now and I'll even say now in my 30s, like, for me, dating isn't really a thing. And I don't know if that's where I am in life. Because while it's not a thing for me, it is a thing for some of my friends in their 30s. Like, it's a thing. Like, people do the online dating thing. Like, I don't do the online dating thing, but like, that's a real thing. People are doing online dating.
Is not really dating.
I mean, like, they do online dating to like connect
to get to
and
know each
then
other.
Go out on real dates with those people. So here's the thing.
Okay, I think about dating, right? A guy and a girl find interest and they go together somewhere. Before sex, like, that, is that possible? Because my whole point was, I think we watched it on TV. I saw it and I was like, oh, I even had them cute little dating games, like, you could buy, like, oh, I'm going to date on with Zach Moore. That foolishness. But we didn't, like, that wasn't our culture. Why is it? And do you think if we had that, would we have better relationships?
Maybe.
Would we get to know people better? Would we not? You know what I mean? Because I wonder if I took the time to let somebody take me out and us get to know one another, and it's not immediately like, what's good, what you doing? Like, I feel like it's so easy now. The DM is popping. I've had plenty of people hit me on my DM but not ask me on a date. It's like,
it's technology,
you know what I mean? It's like,
exactly. Dating.
So does it mess up the possibility of some, not all, but some relationships? You know what I'm saying? Like, why don't men take you out?
It does. Honestly, I think it does. Like, I don't know. I really think it does, because it's like, as women, we do feel like Ed was saying, like, you ain't getting this unless what you say?
I didn't say nothing. Go ahead. I had a thought.
Say it.
No, because she was like, "Why don't men take out dates?"
Yeah,
and I thought back to the Dave Chappelle stand up where he's like, chivalry is dead and
Right.
you bitches killed it. Like because I'm not saying I agree with that, but it was funny because that's the answer though. It's like why doesn't that happen? Because chivalry is not what it used to be.
Even though chivalry is still alive, I don't think it's dead.
It's not dead, but it's not what it used
Men
to be.
only want to be chivalrous when they're trying to. Which if you give them the cooch first, they're not going to do unless they're your man. So that's the problem.
Stop giving the cooch.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
get the cooch first then.
So before
I'm just
somebody
saying,
becomes
make a nigga
your
work for it.
They
man,
only date you to get the cooch for real. For real. That's
so
it.
before somebody
They
becomes
date
your man or you
Steve
become in a
Urkel.
relationship, how do we get to know people? And then, so is it just look?
I mean, it's real backwards.
And that's the thing. So
Yeah,
why
sex
was
first.
it? Why was it okay for us to watch it, but it never translated?
It's the technology.
You know what I'm saying?
It's the technology.
But technology didn't really come in
Till right now.
to for real like. College, Facebook, you had to go to college to get on Facebook. So that was very limited, and that was just we
But
posted
we was
pictures
young.
everywhere. But
I
that's
thought
what
we was too young to date. Like, I don't know. One time my sister went on a double date with me. Like, she went with a guy's older brother, and it was like I was with the younger brother. But I just think I was too young to date.
So now
and
in
then
this
when I was old enough to date,
So now in this
technology
age,
fucked it up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I really believe that. Like, we at 30s, we're in our 30s, so it's like we were just getting into the technology thing. So it's like it messed up dating for us. It's like why leave the house when we can get on the party line? We went from the party line to Black Planet to MySpace, and it just messed up dating for us.
Off of Black Planet.
See, I'm not
Shout out to y'all.
I'm not all the way single, so my question would be like for
You ain't single at all. Girl, you happy to be
No,
married.
where you
Well, wait a minute.
I had too many drinks.
Meanwhile,
I ain't shit.
Jason, like, he just shaking his head. Her husband, he just like,
Our cameraman, hey.
Hey, girl.
he's actually
So
not
anyway-
the cameraman. Don't disrespect. He's
Whatever.
not the
It's-
cameraman.
I'm
You
not.
gotta give props to the cameraman.
This question is for a single person like Jay, because I'm not single right now. If I was single in my 30s.
Right now, you ain't never be single again. It's okay.
Who
I'm
knows?
not surprised.
Oh, God.
She just said her piece.
You don't know.
Go ahead.
If I was single in my 30s, even though I don't really, I didn't care about the dating thing back in the day, but if I was single in my 30s, I would force you to take me on a date. Like, we're going out on a date to get to know each other. So, how is social media a problem when you at the age where you just call the shots? Like, yo,
It's
we
not
only
just
here.
it's technology as a whole. So like the whole thing, like with me, like I don't remember the last time I went on it. Well, actually I do, but whatever. That's not. The thing is, it's so easy to get to know somebody outside of actually taking them somewhere, and that's where it messes up.
Is it though?
Yeah, I can get to know you. We on the phone all day.
Is it though?
You know what I mean? Yeah.
How you get to know somebody over
Without face to face. You know why?
But that's
You
the
don't
thing.
ever be like, we need to go out and see each other. Like,
Because how do you really get to know somebody?
Take me to somewhere.
I go on date. I will let you know that now. I ain't the one. I go. Sometimes all right. Well, Muhammad, what you think?
I'm waiting for you to decide
Nah, I ain't gonna lie,
how you feel.
cause I got a guy who never took me nowhere, and like we really got a connection. And now I'm thinking like, dang, I'm selling myself short, and that's what I'm saying. But then I got a guy
But see, that's the
who
point.
take me on dates,
That's
and
the
I'm
But no,
like,
but you
That's the
said
point I was
make up
making,
your
though.
mind, but that's the
I
point.
can't.
We are the generation that
Something
can't
to
make
me
up our
is.
mind because
We
we have
can't.
not
We
been
can't
given
make up our
a
mind on
we have
anything.
not been given a clear path on how to
do anything.
create manifest a relationship. Think about it. My parents didn't teach me that. They was nice, you know what I mean? They let me go out, mama took us to but we was already boyfriend and girlfriend. I wasn't taught how to do with that. So now, like, if I was single in my 30s and I'm, whatever, I personally, okay, you can DM me to get my attention and possibly get my number. Mm-hmm. But sooner or later, it got to come off of social media. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if I had it my way, you can use it to get my attention, but we got to take it off social media. And then you need to take me out. Point blank in the period.
Right.
And I'm not saying that in the future, we're not talking about chivalry and who paid for what, but if you're trying to get to know me, I feel like if we did it that way, we could level the playing field and have a conversation. It just seems like it makes sense.
I think it's I think dating is a thing for some people.
I was gonna say, like, it's definitely a thing for some people who are serious about, like, trying to be in a relationship. But I think that part of the culture along with social media is the fact that, like, people ain't really trying to get to know nobody. Like, a whole lot of people is just trying to smash and keep it moving, and social media makes that shit real easy. And there ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's not even social media. Let's just say technology, because even your phone.
Okay,
Technology
so I
makes
agree
that
with
real
that.
easy.
But
Yeah.
have you noticed that there are some people that want to get to know people, but they don't do more than that?
They don't know better.
I've noticed some dudes that want to. I've had friends ask me, I'm like, why are you ask her out on a date? Why are you still talking through Instagram? I got a problem with that. You a grown man. That's how I look at it. Like, there are some that's just trying to smash. And if that is your goal, okay, we're not talking about you. We're talking about the ones that still want to get to know somebody. And I got a problem with that. Why wasn't that a thing? Why do we watch it on TV, but it wasn't a thing for our generation? I can't speak for the other ones, but for us.
Also, why? Because the men are afraid of spending money on women. Because there's a lot of gold diggers out here. Men are, I feel like men are a little more selfish. Not selfish, but like they want to keep their, funds. Because it's like, if I take her on a date, is she using me? Is she going to play me? There's a lot of gold diggers out here and like stuff like that.
And let's go Dutch, though.
There's a lot of women that be like, what? He gonna be considered broke.
I was gonna say
Dutch.
And that's what I was gonna say is like, there's definitely that stigma that if a man doesn't want to take you out completely on his dime, then there's that like, oh, he ain't a man, or he ain't really interested in you, or he trying to play you. No, that's stigma. It don't apply, but that's a real thing.
But here's my thing: if you don't have the money, then be creative. My thing is, if you want to get to know me, do whatever you feel you need to do to get to know me.
But do you want to get to know him?
Right.
No, I mean, if I accept the date, that's why I wouldn't accept dates that I'm not interested, because I feel like you're wasting somebody's time.
So would you put out there like I'm going to do the date, like I'm going to be the initiator. We live in a world.
Wait a minute now.
Only because I'm going through a transition, so I haven't thought about this.
She never pauses.
But I think that's not dating.
Okay, here for me, I've always been the go-getter, right? So me as a woman, I'm trying to take a step back. Not because I can't go be a go-getter, but I'm like, you know what? I know my worth. If you want to get to know me, I don't have time to be, I'm not chasing after anybody. If you want to get to know me, get to know me. Now, if you don't have the money, then be creative. I don't care if we don't go nowhere fancy. Just show me that you want to have a good time with me. That's my thing. It's about effort. It's about effort with me, and I feel like
set up a tent and some drinks.
Get a picnic basket. Now don't
but
have
now it's gonna be at their house.
No,
See, and now
do not do that. That is some creeper shit. Like,
I love stuff like that.
How you doing? Yeah, I set this tent up in my backyard.
Yo,
like,
wait a minute.
Now I'm there.
You
said you got a bottle with you too?
A bottle and a tent.
Here's my thing.
I love dates like that.
It's a date.
Here's my thing.
That's like if you already know somebody.
No, not necessarily.
That could be my
here's my thing.
Hey, I'm not gonna argue with y'all.
Not a friend.
Fellas,
I'm just talking about
the lady said set a tent up in the backyard.
No.
Do it.
No,
it must be working.
Effort. Like if you got candle, lights, not candles.
I'll make an example.
Unless you know, if my crush invited me, listen, I'm right there. Okay.
I'll give an example. I was 16 and my boyfriend at the time, I don't know if he didn't have money, but he made me a birthday card on the computer. Back, it was, and it meant a lot to me because it meant effort. Now, every woman is not the same. There are some women out there that's like, no, ma'am. Everybody has their different thing. However, there are women out there that I feel it's like, just show that you want to put in the effort.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
So
and I'm not going to be the one like, you won't have to keep fighting for me. No, but let's show me that you're interested because I'm tired.
So my question is,
okay,
if a grown ass man makes you a birthday card on the computer right now and say you gonna feel the same way, are you gonna feel the same way? If
it looked like you took off the perforated ends, I got a problem. I'm like, wait a minute.
Tell you now,
where that computer come from?
If
1998.
If it's like authentic and genuine and it got some words in there, because I love an artist. Like I love a poetic man. Amazing. I'm with it, yo.
A guy write me a poem,
I'm with it.
or something like that shows me that you care.
Yeah, like
about me. You know what I'm saying?
Letter. What?
Why do you not believe
this?
Us?
Right there, the penny dropper.
I'm just like, yo.
I don't need to be single.
That sounds like some real sensitive shit right now.
I just made
it. Rip that piece of paper and write something on there.
No, but it's just an example. My thing is all around. It's like I feel like some women, not all, have put up a guard because of the lack of effort, right? And I think that just if we take why can't you just, why is it not a thing? I understand we haven't been taught, but why is it now? Is it like that the DM is, I don't want mine. Sooner or later, take it off. Be a man and say, hey, I want to get to know you. I don't care if it's, can we go get a cup of coffee? I don't care.
Hold on. That sounds bad. You just said, be a man. Why is it all on the man?
Because my thing is essentially, I feel to a certain degree, I still hold true to certain things. I'm not going to continue. I'm not going to continue to be pursuing because I'm not going to say.
Yeah.
Not that I'm never going to pursue in any way, but initially, I want to teach my daughter how. If somebody wants to get to know you, they'll let you know. If you really want to do something, you'll do it. I'm not telling a man to jump through hoops. I'm not telling. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, come talk to me, and pursuing me doesn't have to mean you have to jump through. It's just. Hey, I want to get to know you. When you get together sometime, I would love to, meet up with you for lunch. Why is that such a huge thing?
I feel both ways because one of my ex-boyfriends, I tried to talk to him first, and he really, really liked me. So I feel both ways. Like, sometimes you might try to talk to somebody first, and they might like you. Like, that's possible. Because sometimes men are shy, too.
And that's okay. And I think the energy...
I'm not going to propose. I'm not going to... Chrissy and Jim Jones. I'm not going to do that.
Oh, damn.
I love Chrissy, though.
I love Chrissy. She's like my favorite.
But
that's what I'm not going to do that.
And I understand that. But then I think that's when you start to feel, it seems like, you know what I mean? Every situation is different. I'm just saying, what is wrong with you just asking to take somebody out? That's just how I look at it. Because there's plenty of people that hit my DM and half of them ain't asked me to take me out. And it's like, you just want to keep, no, I'm not that kind of, you get what I'm saying? It's like, no, where's the
I mean, but that's what the DM is for. Like, I mean, I'm not saying
down the DM.
But if you don't see somebody in person, how else do you get in contact with them? My thing is take it off there.
Text message.
If you know that's just how I
FaceTime is ruined it too. Because now it's like you can't even tell me, I can actually see you and get to know you.
Don't FaceTime me without permission.
Don't do that.
She said without permission.
Like, no, some random dude. No.
Not random. You know what? That happens. Especially now.
Don't do that.
Instagram got this video.
I don't have iPhone, but even if a girlfriend called me on Tinder, I'm like, do I'm gonna do this?
It's like somebody coming to your door unannounced. It's like somebody not gonna.
But if it's a guy that's interested in you and stuff, and you gave him like for him to FaceTime you, I don't see nothing wrong with that.
And you would just always
no.
I'm
very intimate to me.
What I'm saying is that I'm not gonna look at him like he's a weirdo. I might not always answer, but I ain't gonna be like, ew, why you get him?
That's very intimate. I feel like we should work up to that. I feel like it should be a feeling like come on now. Energy is everything. We feel energy. Come on, it's like when you feeling somebody and it goes right, you can feel like you can just, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't feeling nothing, you just out of the blue FaceTiming me.
You shouldn't even be having my number if I ain't that vibe ain't there. I'm gonna give you my number because I don't want to play, but it's going straight to like blocked.
See, I'm not giving. See, I've gotten to the point where it's like
just the block people.
Yeah, because I don't like hurting people's feelings in the club or like if I'm out in the
But
supermarket.
we used to do that back in college. Get the wrong number, then they started calling your phone number.
Yeah, they're like, all right, text me right now.
That's why you like,
there was that 212 number that you would give out, and it was a New York number. Like, don't do that stuff. My thing is, it's hard enough for a guy to come. If I'm not interested, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna,
Yeah.
So,
pause. Are we at 30 minutes?
Getting close.
Oh wow,
that ain't good at. You're not
I had to
person
pause
anymore.
it because when
You ain't person no more, Ab.
I felt like we've been on this for 5 minutes.
5 minutes? What?
All right,
somebody else gotta be the person.
I got it. I'll do it.
So how much time do we have left?
7.
Okay.
All right, so
that's why I said pause.
If you were single in your 30s today, okay?
Repeat.
If you were single in your 30s today, what would be your and when I say perfect, I don't mean monetary. What would be a nice date for you that would pique your interest?
See, that's what I mean. Like when I say the tent would be perfect. Like for me,
it's official.
So what is it?
It's
no, wait.
official.
That's nice.
Bitches want a tent, niggas.
You ain't calling Emma bitch, right?
They were trying to edit that out because we said we wasn't using.
First of all, she married.
Listen, my bad.
Look, Jason,
ladies want the tent.
Wait, no, I'm asking. Everybody's
different.
different.
What's wrong with that?
The reason why I'm saying something like a tent because
no, I get you, Ab. I don't see nothing wrong with
Wait. So go specifically.
Okay,
what would it be?
Okay.
What would you like in the tent?
Okay, what I like?
You don't be mad at
What
mine.
not a tent? I would like romantic
This is getting real
music.
weird.
Okay.
Romantic music.
Me next.
Mm-hmm.
I would like lights. I would like him to cut the cheese and have drinks and
Whoa.
wine. Like all of that.
You mean
Half-ass?
Don't give me no
Cut
tent.
literal cheese, not fork.
Cheese and crackers.
Okay, you said cut the cheese.
Because
All
I
right,
like wine
and
and cheese and crackers. Listen, because this is why I'm an artist. So
Okay.
and I'm a hippie and I love shit like that. And I
She's
love
a hippie,
arts
y'all.
and stuff.
Artist hippie. That makes
so
sense.
you said just cheese
An
and
artist
lighting and
hippie
music.
who wants a tip, a
Now,
romantic
as a
tip. That makes
first date,
sense.
I'm gonna tell y'all, can I?
As a first date, is that okay?
That's okay as a
No, I'm
first
asking,
date
I'm asking,
if we've
yeah.
been talking through the DM and stuff
Okay.
like
Or
that.
text messaging, because
Yeah,
Through the
you ain't gonna get no. That's
Yeah,
I get
you gotta
that.
text.
I understand what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
What would you do as a nice date if you wanted to
What would be
take a
good
girl
first
out?
date?
Take a woman out, just to be
Y'all
clear.
talking
Or if she takes you out, what would you like to do as a
No,
first
let's
date?
go to. Well, we can go both, but come on, you're
See,
the
I
only
really
man.
got- Yeah,
It's a
so
man
should not
job.
we all talk about what we want? Why I gotta be? What
Can
would
you do?
for
Can
her?
you do? Can you do
know?
both?
I want to hear what he would want.
Thank you.
What would you want? Your first date.
That's an episode.
I mean, you know, like hater.
It matters.
There's haters in the room. Just throwing that out there. No, I mean, like if I was gonna go out on a date, I would probably, I don't know. Like I think this goes for a lot of guys. Like I like to eat, so good food, like a good restaurant, something chill, like I don't know, going to like a pool hall or something, playing pool or going to the movies. Like I'm a chill dude, so like things that's like super chill is what I want. Like
So you go to movies on the first date?
definitely, like that's a great place because like y'all can it keeps stuff from getting like awkward. Like if I but see like that's something that I would want. Like if I'm gonna take a woman out, I'm probably gonna do something different because I'm not gonna be like, oh, let's go out on a movie. Like because the whole point of like going, at least for me, going out on a date with somebody is you trying to impress them. If you taking them out, if you say, hey, let me take you out, then you trying to impress them. So like a movie's not gonna impress nobody unless like it's like, oh yeah, I know you really like this movie or like you into this, so let's go here. We got box seats or some shit. I don't even know they did do that for movies, but whatever. so yeah, like it's really like everything is about if you know somebody, whatever you know about them is catering to that person's personality. Is the whole point of like trying to do something for somebody. Well, a lot of times people is just trying to do something for themselves and like invite you in on that. Like it's like what's the point of that?
That's real.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
It is.
No, I'm sitting here listening to Ed, but I do like. I would like my first date. I would really be happy if we went somewhere that had high energy. Like I don't want to be on take me to like a party, not a club, but like your favorite little spot where they got that Lil Baby playing and like maybe some Lauryn Hill. Somewhere where I can like we can get to know each other.
Lil Baby's a rapper.
I
understand y'all confusion.
Yeah, Lil Baby. For real. Like take me somewhere where me and you can like
Lil Wayne's Lil Baby?
Yeah, like no, I don't know what that is.
No, I mean Lil Baby. Who Lil Baby?
Lil
You talking
Baby's
about
Lil Baby
Baby
artist.
like
Lil Baby.
Wayne.
Damn,
Baby.
Y'all old, yo.
I fucking know who
Wait,
Lil Baby
not
is.
Baby. Baby.
Lil Baby, not Baby, Lil Baby.
Who's Lil
Lil
Baby?
Baby is an
person,
artist.
nigga, damn.
Come on, cause y'all messing up my dreams.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
Vision.
I know
Oh.
Baby, not Lil Baby.
All right, let me
Okay,
some Drake or some Lauryn Hill, somewhere where it's vibes and music, and like I need to be able to do like this, and we need to be able to do this together to see if we can
What are you
vibe
doing
together.
right
This is
now? What is
dancing.
that?
This is vibing. This is vibing.
All right.
And this is I'm looking at him, and he.
So wait, does the right shoulder
This
go
first
first?
date got real intense
Right, yeah.
right now.
So this is what
All right, go
Listen,
ahead.
so we gotta go somewhere where it's music. Always gotta be music. First date, wherever I go, vibes. Gotta be the vibes. And then afterwards, I would
Okay.
love to like sit in the car under the stars and listen to just more music and have
Yo,
conversations.
you
What
can't sit in the
stars
car
at?
with a dude and expect nothing to happen. I'm just saying.
Well,
that's the truth.
okay,
Okay.
that's not true.
Yeah, I got her.
Okay.
That's another vibe.
Okay.
I told you.
Y'all
So.
messed up my date.
Okay, so she
I
said
ain't know
you
who
got
Lil
a
Baby
vibe. That
was.
I didn't know who Lil Baby. He's like 48.
Okay, you
But
know.
anyway,
Oh.
I'm talking about old head baby. I don't know what Lil Baby is. All right. To be honest, I don't have a perfect date. I just want to see the effort. That's how I am. If you want to get to know me, because I'm that kind of person. If I'm doing something nice for a guy, I'm gonna put in the effort. Just show that it's the effort. That you took the time to think about what would be a nice place for us to like get to know each other and hang out. And I do like to not get dressed up, but feel like I'm doing something different than every day.
I'm
I'm gonna say that again. I want to
Yes.
feel like I'm doing something different than any other day, and I have a reason to get dressed up. You know, so that's my thing. it doesn't take much effort. It doesn't take much to impress me. You know what I'm saying? It was so funny.
I dig it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's my thing. Why can't it just? I just show that you're interested, and I'm not gonna sit here and leave you hanging like, is she like me? You know, because that stuff that's draining for anybody, whether it's a guy or a girl wondering what's going on. You know what I'm saying? What is this?
I'm with it.
I don't know what happened.
No, I have to. We gotta stop. I'm so sorry, Courtney.
It's definitely time to cheers.
How we gonna end my part?
No, I'm so sorry. It's Jason almost dropped the fucking mic. And I tried to get out of my mind. I'm so sorry.
I saw it.
I'm so sorry.
So, here's to sleeping. But no, here's to
Jason said I'm motherfucking tired. He almost dropped the mic.
literally.
Right. Sorry.
Here's
Here's
to
to
figuring out what dating is in our 30s.
We don't know. We have no
Right.
Cheers.
And cut.